Alright, quick intro video today. My food's done over there. Still working on this coffee house slash gentleman's club. Did break out some of my 164. Had these little girls in bikinis. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. Let me adjust this audio a little bit. It seems like it's a little loud for our taste tonight. There we go. So there were a couple parts here that I ended up creating a dance stage. I was trying to figure out the proper aspect ratio of a pole for dancers. I thought about using a toothpick, but if you look at this compared, let's see if I can zoom in over there. Zoom in because I've got maybe I got a little bit of real estate down there. This toothpick would have been much too thick in diameter. So I actually had an incense stick, perfectly round. So I chopped it off, compared it to one of the 164 figures, and it seems to be very proportional to an actual dancer pole. And I won't tell you how I know, because I was in the military and we used to do adult things. But yeah, that's worked out well. I painted gold, goldish brass. Used some of the inserts that came in this kit to create the stage. The stage will not be here, it's going to be on the other side, but I didn't want to show up because I do have some things that are not appropriate for social media. I'm currently building a bar which is actually going to slide over here. I still need to drop this side over here, this side down here. I am getting some 164 tables, chairs, couches to populate around here. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to present a video of another YouTuber, a good friend of mine. He was actually a colleague of mine when I worked at Marine Corps Systems Command at Quantico in Virginia, Doug Mount. This is going back 3 years. Doug really was the guy that kind of put me on the path of doing videos and whatnot. I will include a link. He hasn't posted in 2 months. I did send him an email a while ago because I'm a little concerned about him. We worked together for, gosh, more than 2 years. He's still up in, still works at Quantico as far as I know. If you're looking for hints, tricks, anything, tips on how to do 164, he does die cast, Lionel customs, like Craftsman truck series and all that stuff. I learned a lot from him. I'd highly recommend him. He's got probably about pushing 1,500 subscribers. He's got 617 videos. I built him a custom little garage from Innovative Hobbies. I will try to include that link. I've since moved on from their product. I haven't done any of their stuff in a while. It's not a bad product. It's relatively inexpensive. So that's what I started on, so I do recommend that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the video that Doug created 3 years ago, which was a video of how we got set on the path. There is a little spot in the video where in the packing I'd sent him some Band-Aids, and it was funny because he drills out his cars much like I drill out my post on my slot cars, and he was questioning why did I send him Band-Aids, and he thought it was part of the packaging. And it was kind of an inside joke because if you look at my arms, I'm all cut up and I'm clumsy, and so it was kind of an inside joke. When I explained it to him, I was like, oh well, now it makes sense, because he would always cut his hands up as well with the drills and stuff. So without further ado, I'll just let that video play till the end, and from the mountains of Appalachia and West by God, Virginia, go forth and do good things. Take care, folks, till the next video.
All right, so I got a box from Mr. Billy Ray, and I am going to open that now. Yeah, I probably got some shot of my address, but I don't really care too much. So I'm going to try to be as careful as I can, Billy, because you said that I need it to be, and I'm going to do that here. So let's see what he sent me. And I'm just going to say it, Billy. I know that you do some of these crazy things, and so if somebody wants to have something made by you, I would say go ahead and let people know in the comments, and maybe they can reach out to you, because I've seen some of the pictures of what you've sent me, and just want to make sure that you have that opportunity to have your skills available potentially to other people, if that's what you want. If that's what you want. Okay. All right. So I think I'm getting this right. Let me go a little bit closer. Turn it down just a little bit. How about that? Okay. 1/64 scale Speedy's Garage. Ooh, you got instructions and stuff here. Build kit instructions. Cool. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, guys. He's got the instructions, and it's got my Doug Mount Customs logo on it. That's pretty cool. That is cool. Speedy's Garage, Standard Oil Products. That's cool. That's cool. All right, what do we got here? We got a bunch of popcorn. Is there anything in here? Okay. I'm trying to be as careful as possible because I'm not sure exactly what's in here. Holy smokes. What is this? All right, I'm just going to set this down here. So here is, you gave me some glue. Shoe glue. Thanks. We've been emailing about this, or texting. I appreciate that. Thanks, Billy. That's the shoe glue that you told me I should buy, but I couldn't find it. So thank you. That's very nice of you. All right. What the heck? I'm very careful. I want to make sure I get this stuff out of here. So you have constructed what did you send me? There's a little. Oh, these are the little tool, the tool chests that have my logo on it. That's cool. That's a good idea to put them in that little case with the little popcorn in there so it doesn't fly around. That's a good idea. All right, I'm just going to throw this to the side here. All right. Shop tool accessories. Band-aids. I wonder what the Band-aids are for. Maybe that's just a filler. Oh, that's cool. Armor All. That's cool. This will be some diorama, I can tell you. That's awesome. And I'm just scratching the surface here, aren't I? So let's see. Sorry it's taking me so long to open this up, guys. I just don't want to break anything. Alright, so you sent me some cards here. Oh, Sunoco stickers. I don't get my fuel at Sunoco, but I might start. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm a shell guy. But I might start. What the heck, man? This is awesome. Holy cow. Okay, I think that's the piece in there, because that's all other stuff. Check this out, guys. See if I can show this. Look at that. Customer parking. You got the Doug Mount Customs logo there. Door. That's cool. Look at that detail in there. That's awesome. Oh yeah. You had to have DeWalt. That is my favorite. That is awesome. And then you've got the Marine Corps, Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. That is so cool. Yes, I use the pledge. That's cool. And then let's see on this side. You got the DeWalt number 20, Jace keys, Pato's Place. That is so cool. Yep, I use the Rust-Oleum. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. And then what else we got here? Well, gasoline, yes. Testers, that's cool. Evan Designs for the LEDs. That is awesome. Yeah. GM, Ford, that's cool. Billy, this is incredible. I'm loving this. Look at this guy. And then you've got, this opens in the front here. And let's say if I just wanted to put like a car in there, that's what it would look like. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's got my YouTube logo across the side here. Doug Mount Customs, Racing Customer Parking. Man, that is so cool. That is so cool. Standard Oil Products. Supers. I don't have my glasses on. I can't read that. That is awesome. DeWalt. Got my logo up here again. I like this little clear. It's like a clear plastic window. All the detail around. That is cool. And then, no way. This slides. Oh, man. That's cool. That is so awesome. Guys, if you want Billy, and Billy, I'm going to put you out there. If you want Billy to make you something like this for a diorama or something that you have, or, oh my gosh, this is what he can do. Mounts Garage. That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Billy. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. My car's like sliding around in here, but if I put this up here, that's so cool. Of course, it would never get up there, right? But that is awesome. I guess I could, right? I could put them up here. Yeah, they fit. If I wanted to stack them up here, even though it's like a fairy tale, right? You wouldn't be able to get those cars up there, yeah, unless you built them up there. But yeah, that is so cool. That is so cool. That's awesome. Billy, thank you so much. This is a real blessing. That is awesome. Wonderful custom piece. Unsolicited. You've got some serious skills, man. Like we've talked before, And I've said, I think you're the only one that's ever been in my basement to see this madness down here. But man, that is so cool. So again, I'm going to just throw it out there, guys. If any of you think that you might want a diorama like this for your basement or your man cave or whatever, Billy is your guy. He can build some crazy cool stuff. You know, he has done some awesome stuff in his man cave there in West Virginia, and you know, this is what he's made for me. So thank you so much, Billy. This is so cool. I'm so stoked. Awesome. This is an awesome piece of diorama that you sent me, so I'm so thankful. That is so cool. All right, guys, reach out to Billy if you want something like this. I'm sure he, well, I don't want to speak for him, but I'm sure he'd be interested for potentially fielding requests for various things along this lines. I have no idea what he charges, but yeah, Billy, off to you, man, if you want to do something like this for somebody else, and that would be so cool. So, all right, guys, God bless. Thanks again, Billy. This is so cool. We will talk to you in the next video. Take care.